With billionaire Jeffrey Epstein being in the news the last few weeks, it has once again put a spotlight on the issue of human trafficking and child sex trafficking. And as such, some courageous, brave, smart journalists and reporters decided to dig into the numbers from the Trump administration themselves to find out how seriously they're taking this issue of human trafficking. And it turns out the answer is not very serious at all. The number of prosecutions against human traffickers has so far this year fallen 26.7% over the year before. And the year before that was even lower than the year before. Basically, prosecutions for human trafficking hit an all-time high during President Obama's last year in office. And they had increased threefold since the time Barack Obama came into office. So every year basically going up, up, up in the number of people we're prosecuting for being human traffickers. And then Trump comes into office and suddenly, way down. Now there's lots of theories about this. First and foremost, the one that seems to be going around in the headlines this week is because obviously Donald Trump's good friends with Jeff Epstein. Jeff Epstein is being accused of trafficking in children to have sex with. Donald Trump partied with him on multiple different occasions. Maybe Trump's involved in that, people say. And maybe that's why this is happening. I disagree with that, and I agree with what Salon has to say, and it's because the Trump administration is more obsessed with prosecuting illegal misdemeanor border crossings than they are human traffickers. In fact, according to prosecutors across this country, the Trump administration is so laser focused on only prosecuting the individuals who come across the border illegally, which again is a misdemeanor. If you're seeking asylum, it's not even illegal, that they're letting the caravans and truckloads of human traffickers go through. I know we've seen images. Oh, they caught a truck and it was packed with 75 people. Oh, they caught one over here packed with 200 people. But these prosecutors say hundreds upon hundreds more are making their way across because the Trump administration only wants to get the individual little people. And some of these are just people being smuggled across the borders. Others are people being smuggled for the purpose of human trafficking. But this administration is so hell-bent on sending a message to the world that we're tough on immigrants that they're letting one of the most disgusting and horrible cases of human slavery flourish here in the United States. Because that's the other side of the coin. Some people might look at these numbers and say, well, obviously it's because the problem's going away. Problem's getting worse, folks. Look at the statistics on that. It is getting worse and has been getting worse. It's just that the Trump administration is turning a blind eye towards it. They don't care. They don't care. Trump's talked a big game about human trafficking. You know, he said we got to stop these human traffickers coming across the southern border. But that's not what he's interested in. If he wanted to do that, there would be prosecutions. But instead, prosecutions of illegal border crossings have increased 121% in the last couple years, and yet we're falling by 26% in the number of human traffickers being prosecuted in the United States. That problem continues to grow, and that is a hell of a lot worse than people committing a misdemeanor by crossing that border. Thanks for watching, everybody, and don't forget, if you like what you see here, like, comment, share, and subscribe to our channel. And now you can also become a member of Ring of Fire and get exclusive early access to certain Ring of Fire videos all throughout the week. Just click on the little join button right below the video.